Hello everybody. How are we doing this fine Wednesday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you happen to be? How are we doing? How's everybody's week been? How's everybody's past couple of weeks been? Let me know. Hello. I've been okay. I've been a bit tired. I've been a bit exhausted. I have a severe case of revenge procrastination at the moment, which is not helpful at all whatsoever into me, like, adulting throughout the day, which is not a very good thing. But I don't think there's much I can do about that. There is something I can do about that. I can go to bed early, but so you see my issue. I'm just being really terrible with bedtimes at the moment, which doesn't help me. And I know it doesn't help me, but I don't seem to stop myself from being terrible with bedtime in the meantime. So it's just, Laura is here. Hello, Laura. How are you today? Work is being a pain, but excited to write tonight once I'm off. Yes, I desperately need to do some writing. I've been so terrible with my writing recently. Day is here. Hello. We are the Twin Tales. Hello. It's been a very good writing week for Twin Tales. That's great. Just trying to finish this book already. How much have you got left before you finish the book? I'm interested. Di is here. Hello. How are you? Yeah, I spent the beginning of this month not good. I sort of like dropped out of basically everything because I just could not handle, I just couldn't handle it all basically. And I did my 10k at the beginning of the month, and then I spazzed and burnt out like I knew I would. Everything just hit me harder this time round, and I tried to get back into it a couple of days ago. It was okay, but I'm still trying to fight through that. I don't want to do any writing, but I need to do writing. So here we are, and I don't know how much work I'm actually going to get done today, but I want to at least get something done. So it's done basically. CB394, hello, how are you? Rainy, hello, also hasn't done any writing in days. We're in the same boat, Rainy, believe me. CB is going to make a snack of potato waffles. Sounds fantastic. Gwenor, hello, how are you today? So good to see you. Laura is writing a story about college kids in the 80s, who put together a Lovecraft LARP and accidentally really summoned a cosmic being. The creature sounds continue once the boombox is off. Oh, that sounds so cool. I love that. That is a really, really fantastic 80s style story. I actually really like that. Twin Tales, 4 out of 25 chapters left. You can do this. You can do this. You're almost there. You're so close. You can get it done. I believe in you. Today, I don't know why I keep listening. Today, for those of you who have been here before, you know exactly what we're going to do. For those of you who haven't, we are going to be doing Climb the Ladder writing sprints, where basically each sprint is double the amount of time the previous sprint was. We go through the 8 times table. So we're going to be doing an 8-minute food sprint, as it tends to always seem to be on these, a 16-minute sprint, a 24-minute sprint, and then a lovely 32-minute sprint to finish everything off. I also like to say that there's no having to concentrate or focus for the entirety of the longer sprints if you're someone who can't. Focus for as long as you can and then do whatever the heck it is you want for the rest of the sprint. Productivity is the key. Productivity is the aim. However you are productive, that is all that matters. Renor is working on character Geo. Ooh, finally figuring the clue out to where this world's Antichrist decided. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I like that. Senga is here. Hello. Twin Tales at 96k right now, and I fully expect to break 100k before this book is done. Yes. I don't ever know or understand how people can break 100,000 words in their in their work. Like, I don't understand how. I'm a massive underwriter, so when I write, it's like 70,000 words, barely. And then I sort of have to add to it as the drafts go on, and then maybe I'll hit 100k, but never in my early drafts. Zara is here. Hello, how are you? Nia is here. Hello. Nia is, if I remember correctly, Nia is streaming on YouTube at 6 p.m. EST, which is just as this finishes. I do. I'll double check that with my calendar, but I swear she's streaming today at some point. Day hides the manuscript. I fully take you for an overwriter though, Day. So like that's not a bad thing. Just I'm in awe at the people who can do that. That's all it is. Gwenor, 175,000 words. Oh, that's good. That's good. I've got my children awake now, haven't I? Nia just sprinted for now on Twitch, so I'm at 719. Oh, you had your Twitch? Yeah. My Twitch doesn't work for me at the moment. It's really frustrating. No one's stream loads for me now. It's being such a pain in the butt.
Go to bed. I want to see one of the things. Go to bed.
Show him what it is so he can go to bed, please. Because you know he's going to keep bugging you about it until you do. His children awake on the holidays. It's terrible. Nia's back at 6. I was correct. Laura is an underwriter. I love doing short stories. Just cut straight to what matters. See, I'm an underwriter, but can I do a short story? I don't think I can. I've never tried. I'll have to try one day. But short stories is also one of those things that's like, how do people write short stories? Like, how do you come up with such a concrete, focused idea? I spiral with my ideas. It's really terrible. Saying, I'm glad we're doing this. I was just in the middle of a sentence with. No, not in the middle of a sentence. That's okay. You can continue the sentence here. It's all right. So we are going to get. You can shush.
I'm doing a live stream here.
Okay. Doing a live stream. Oh, shit. Flash fiction is on my jam. Yeah, it's one of those things. So I don't think I could do flash fiction either. I'm gonna have to try out like every single writing style eventually, just to see if I can, or just to find out how easy or difficult they are. Zara is an underwriter, but second draft normally gets me to where I need to be, so that's good news. Yeah, I'm the same. Underwriter during the first draft, where you just get all the basic ideas down. I think one of my novels went from 60,000 words for the first draft, and then after the drafts, I think it was 6 drafts probably, it went up to over 100,000 words, which was completely by accident. I didn't want it to be that long, but yeah, definitely need to learn that. Absolutely. But yeah, I always add everything in, all the detail at least afterwards. I find it easier to add rather than take away. I don't like taking stuff away from my novels. It makes me sad. I used to be an underwriter, but Millworthy's helping so much develop my output. Millworthy. Yes, I am doing Millworthy, aren't I? Oh, I'm failing Millworthy right now. I don't know how much by. I just know that currently I'm failing it because February is not being a very good month for me at all, and I don't think January was either. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Nia underwrite but overworld build. See, I wish I could overworld build. I underworld build as well. If I world build and no one questions me about the level of world building I have during Alpha Reeves or Critique Partners, like I don't touch the world building after that, because it's like if they don't have any questions or concerns about this world I built, I've done an okay job with it, so I just stopped thinking about it completely altogether. Oh gosh. Gwenor loves world building, so all my 5 stories are set in the same world because I know it's a world. Oh, I love stories like that. Yes, not a nice world, but it's a world all the same. See, Day hit 70k from Millworthy last week. Like, it's been 5 months, Day. It's been 5 months. How do you write so fast and so consistently and so often? Like, I wish I had that motivation and that productivity. Like, I think maybe I'm on 400, 450, possibly. I don't, I've stopped counting. Well, no, I am like tracking my words, but I've not added up what I've done over the past couple of months. So I'll have to eventually. I just haven't done it so far. So I failed my wording from the first. No, did you restart when Kate restarted at the beginning of the year? I feel like a lot of people did. Lunar New Year. But you gave it a shot, and you know, keep tracking the words because you never know how many you're going to reach for that million by the time everything's over and done with. You could still get there. Rainy, I'm polling my friends, wondering about a name for the powered people in my world. Oh, I hate doing that. So I'm just waiting for that. Sounds fun though. Twin Tales, I feel like I'm an underwriter, but this book just keeps on going. Maybe I have too much plot. That's not a bad thing though. Having lots of plot means you just have lots to write, and then you can easily go back, and once you've read it, you can see what plot you need and what plot you don't need. So you can take out if you need to. But yeah, if you don't have to worry about adding to the plot afterwards, that's a plus. So that's okay. Mia keeps forgetting I'm doing half my wordy. Yeah. Yes, congrats. She's so fast at writing. Laura, I will build for over 150 hours on my novels. Still not enough sci-fi though. Yeah, I feel like sci-fi tends to have more world building, or more world building is necessary for sci-fi than it is with fantasy, because sci-fi is, I suppose, a little bit more rooted in reality than fantasy is. I think it's always going to be based off of something that we as humans or people already know in some respects, like technology. So it has got to be a little bit more of a in-depth thing so people actually fully understand what's going on. If they don't understand the magic, it's not a problem because it's magic. If they don't somehow understand the technology, then it's like, is that really, sort of thing? I don't know. Sin is here. Hello, Sin. How are you? Wordy catch up has gone up by 18k this past week because I can't really write. Hope to get it back soon. See, the thing is with Mill Wordy, it's what, 2,000 words per day? 2,700 words per day. I forgot completely. But divide that by. Yeah, when you space it out with all the rest of the days that we've got left, it's not actually that much more per day, which is what I'm clinging to at the moment. Sin, for now, we'll be reading. What are you going to be reading, Sin? So I didn't restart doing so seems pointless for me. I'm mostly just using the experiment to track daily and see how much I can write, pushing myself but not killing myself. I think that's what it's going to end up turning into for me, or tracking how many days of the week I actually do end up writing. I'm also tracking like how I feel per day as well to try and find my correlation for my output and my input and everything like that. But yeah, even tracking your words is still a massively good thing. The sci-fi world struggle is real. Restarting is kind of a waste of everything you've already achieved. Yeah, I know that Kate restarted because, what was it, September? Obviously she was moving, so she didn't do any writing for the first 2 weeks, and then I think stuff happened. So she just didn't like officially start with like a massive words in the first place. So I guess, yeah, restarting that way would be easier than trying to continue on when you've not actually written as many words as like other people might have done. So I suppose it made sense for quite a few people who didn't quite get the good start that they were hoping for. 2,741 per day, I was sort of correct. Soon if my hand heals correctly, I can take this cast off by the end of next week so that World Write-a-thon in March comes. Like, yes. Super excited for the World Write-a-thon. Can't wait for that. In the middle of Siege and that's book number 2. Shadow and Bone. Is that book number 2? I feel, no. It's not book number 1. Is it 2 or 3? Because I honestly can't remember. Daya, I'm at 100k since January 1st on my Milwordy reboot. That's really good. That's over. That's fantastic. Yeah, I do think it's kind of different, but I feel once you're over 4, maximize. Yeah. Yeah, if you have got his book too, that was correct. How many people are trying to catch up on the entire Shadow and Bone series before the series comes out in April? I will have to reread Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom before it comes out. I'm not going to reread the Shadow and Bone series because I did not enjoy it that much. That's not going to stop me from enjoying the show though. So I don't think the restart is a waste for everyone. Yeah, but I was in school when it started and I'd expected that it would give me better words. But not being in school, January turned out to be amazing. So I should just say started it. To be fair, however it works for you, absolutely great. But yeah, restarting wasn't a waste for some people, although for some other people it would have been. So for me, it would have been a waste to completely restart on January just because I would have lost my November word count, which I do not want to lose. But yeah, for some people, it just worked better to restart from January and go to December. Devon is here. Hello, Devon. How are you today? Right, we are going to get started with this first sprint because, yeah, we're not going to let the talking distract us. So, yes, it will happen and we will go over it. And I'm trying so hard to avoid going over recently. Let us share the screen. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Right, our first 8-minute sprint, aka the food sprint, as lots of you have so lovingly dubbed it. We are going to start our first, the warm-up sprint, I guess we can call it, if everybody is ready in 3, 2, 1, and begin.
I'm going back on mute for about 5-10 minutes, lads.
Okay, everybody, that is the end of the first sprint. How did everybody do? I can get rid of that now, can't I? Yes, I can. I forgot to ask what everybody was working on. What is everybody working on? I know what a few people are working on. I am currently still doing rewrites for Abingdon House. I'm on chapter 16 at the moment. Finally got over whatever was causing me issues with chapter 15. It's not great, but it's done. And hopefully I can get chapter 16 done this stream. I guess it's the vampire chapter. So always very, very excited to write those chapters. 152 words. So not great, but also not immensely terrible either. It's a good start. Regina arrived. Regina, hello. I can't go back through all these comments. Everyone's saying hello to each other, and then Robbins is here as well. Hello, how are you doing today? Day, ate food and made tea. Yes, of course. Twin Tales, 129 words. Day is going to try and finish chapter 22 today. Yes, you can do it, Day. Netta is here. Hello. It's been a long time since I've been on one of your streams. Oh, excited to have you back. Hello. Zara ate a snack, using this time to do research for a school presentation I have to do in a few weeks. Oh, I'm avoiding working on book 3 in my NA sci-fi romance trilogy. Why are you avoiding it? Are you stuck somewhere, or is it just you've worked on it a bit too much and you just can't at the moment? I know that Nia has to scroll up for this. Grade geometry. You and geometry, Nia. Get it done and out of the way. Daya working on space opera, and I've been reading what I did yesterday this sprint. Oh, that's good. Grenor, 238 words, tired from today, but I'm loving this scene as I finally feel the discovery is earned and not fudged. Oh, that's really great. I love it when stuff starts to come together in like a decent way that you're actually happy with. Senga, 160 words. I'm working on a new work in progress. It's all feels, all angst, no plot. The best stories though, aren't they? We want the angst and we want the feels. Doesn't matter what the plot is, as long as the feels and the characters are there. Neo is done grading geometry. Yay! Is that yes, Regina? It is Pooh Bear on my shirt. It's stained, unfortunately, but it's just Pooh Bear over and over again. It's really weird. I'm not actually a massive fan of Pooh Bear. I'm more of a Tigger person, but I'm not a 100 Acre Woods person in general. But I saw this and I was like, this is super cute, and I had to get it. So there we go. Regina avoiding her own edits. Yes. So I'm a little stuck, worked on it too much because I worked on book 2 for months on end. I need to know what's going to change with it before I really go into book 3. Yeah, that's an issue that I always have when I attempt to write a series. Not that I've ever actually finished a series ever in my entire life. But book 1's always supposed to be like, or they're all supposed to work, I suppose, as standalones. At least if you're traditionally publishing, I guess they should be able to work as a standalone. But yeah, I can never just get my head around like the plot going through the entirety of a few books, and then bringing stuff from book 1 to book 2, from book 2 to book 3, and it's just writing everything when you've not done editing and finalizing plot. It's just a lot of changes to make going forward, but you got it. You got this, Sarah. Twin Tales working on a second book in adult fantastical sci-fi trilogy. Fantasy and sci-fi. Yes. Nia has a new work in progress. She's itching to outline, and I'm itching to hear about it. Let me know. Rainy, my favourite is Pinkley or Eeyore. Tigger and Eeyore. Like my two favourites. Piglet's okay. I do love me some Eeyore though. Mainly procrastinating like hell. I'm also struggling with a migraine. My goal for today was to do an 8-minute sprint. Thank you for getting me through that. Thank you, and congratulations and well done for actually getting through it. Yes, go and relax. Absolutely. Do not try and work with a migraine. Don't do that to yourself. Go rest, relax, have a break. There's no other part of that sentence I need to say at all whatsoever. Yes, absolutely. Help each other out, guys. You got this, Zara. You got this. Right. I think we need to go into our second sprint of the evening to try and somehow keep on track. I need to drink this tea before it goes cold as well, because I don't want to sacrifice yet another tea, which I have a habit of doing every single stream that I do. I forget it exists, and I always underestimate how quickly it goes cold, and it always goes colder quicker than I would like it to, unfortunately for me. But there we go. We are heading into our 16-minute sprint, everybody. So I don't know what I was trying to think of to say there. Just okay. 16-minute sprint. If everybody is ready, we are going to go in 3, 2, 1, and begin.
Now I'm back on mute for a few minutes less.
Okie dokie, the second sprint is done and dusted. Nope. I don't think so. How did everybody do for that round? Let me know. We want this one right here. I spent way too long trying to figure out how which in my world would use magic as an offensive attack. It's been embarrassing a long time trying to figure out how they could use magic in an offensive way to attack people. I wrote another 200 words, maybe. It was very bad for a 16-minute sprint, but I had research to do and I need to figure this stuff out because it's a second draft. I think I figured it out though, so at least for now we've figured it out. Sin, I've yet to bind my manuscript together so I can read it and edit it. Might do that next week as well. Sounds good. I tend to always have my manuscript printed off. I don't do it myself. I pay for it to get done and delivered to my house because it would be more expensive for me to do it all myself, unfortunately. But yeah, I used to do it the paper manuscript way. I haven't done this for Abingdon House. I'm just revising on my computer, so all my notes and all my critique and stuff is on Scrivener, and I'm just one side doing it as I rewrite instead of using a manuscript, because I don't have funds to do it any other way. But I'm testing out trying to do it all on the computer. Makes rereads, like the initial reread of it, a real pain in the butt, because I tend to not focus as well as I need to on the words because I tend to skip a little bit. I don't like reading on the computer, but it's been okay so far. Nia's homeschooling this year. I don't know why, I just didn't figure that out. Sin read a few pages. Netta horribly only got 153 words and may or may not have gone on an internet spiral. It happens, but you still were productive, so you did not do nothing. Twin Tails got 335 words. That's fantastic. They were supposed to write, but I instead drank tea and unboxed the pens, markers, washi tape that I ordered forever ago. Pens, markers, and washi tape. Oh, you got a stationery haul, and I'm so jealous. So jealous. I love me some stationery. You're gonna have to send me some pictures. Not me some pictures. You're gonna have to stick some pictures in the Discord, and let me see what you got. Laura. Ooh. Day of the lark dawned cold and bright, the sun lighting the clouds with near nuclear intensity in the spectrum of colours usually associated with a chemical-filled sunset. Oh, I love that. That is a fantastic description. Senga, 175 words, bit tired, might not stick around till the end. Stay as long as you can. I'm not forcing you to stay. Could if I would. You've been productive. If you need to stop and take a break, absolutely go right ahead, 100%. Nia, 288 words. That's fantastic. I skipped something. Diarob 631 of journaling as a warm-up. 600 for journaling as a warm-up. Brilliant. 631 with journaling, which I assume is handwritten as a warm-up. I couldn't even write my list of agents out without my hand cramping up, and it's only like 30 lines long. So 631 words in 16 minutes. It's very, very good. Gwenor got 482 words trying to explain how a map code hidden in books would make sense. Again, to find the Antichrist. They stole the code by ripping pages out of books owned by a dragon. Oh, and you've got a dragon as well. Gwenor, this is just sounding more and more fantastic with each new piece of information I receive. That depends on how you want the map code to work. Are the pages they're ripping out going to like unravel a code that is a word code or a numerical code, or is it more of a picture code? I know that in where's the only book map code that I know? I can't remember which movie it was. The Mysterious Island, I think it was, with Dwayne Johnson, and I want to say Logan Lerman, but I don't think it's Logan Lerman. Is it Logan Lerman?
In what?
In the Mysterious Island with Dwayne Johnson?
The guy from Hunger Games.
No, Joshua. Okay, but either way, that movie. They found the mysterious island by 3 half-drawn maps in 3 different books. When you put them together and tilted them all in the right way, it showed a different map. So that's such a terrible Josh. No, that's not Josh Peck. The guy Peter from the Hunger Games. Okay, there we go. I'm so terrible. But that's the map code. So it could be something like that. Or it could be the different pages have different pieces of information on them, which put together make the code that you're looking for. I can't explain myself to save my life. What's his name? Zara's got it. Josh Hutcherson. Thank you. Josh Hutcherson. Yeah, that's the one. Josh something. I'm going Josh Peck like he's from Drake and Josh, but that's not correct. Zara refamiliarized herself with the plot of the Greek tragedy Medea. Oh, yes. Love it. Regina, copied book identifiers on Google Play and add to my website. Ooh, technical stuff. Lovely. Though not handwritten, I don't think I'd be able to write that fast. I was going to say, I'd be very, very impressed if you had written that fast. 631 words is still very impressive, though. Basically, the map code is you get a map, and with the clues from the book pages, you get the directions. Ah, okay. So something is written on the book pages that, okay. That's a very good idea, though. I like that. See, everyone knows much better. Yes, it is George Hutcherson that I'm talking about. Yes, it is Journey to the Center of the Earth. No, it's Journey to the Mysterious Island, because Journey to the Center of the Earth was the first one. Either way, there was a map. Yeah, there we go. It was Josh. It was Josh. I got the first name right. That's all that matters. Charlie is here. Hello, Charlie. How are you today? Twin Tail says Discord. Which Discord is this? I'm in Kate. This is Kate's Discord. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for remembering something I could not remember for the life of me. Kaylin's is a sprint squad. There's also a Milwordy one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking Kate's. That's why I know. Yeah, it's the same person. I thought Logan Lerman. I don't know why. That's the first name that popped into my head, even though I didn't think that was the right person. But they both got dark hair. So that one, the second one is what I'm talking about. Someone knows what I'm talking about. Someone does, and that's all that matters. Right, we need to go into our third sprint, because we are going to run over at this point. I knew I would. I know, I don't want that one, I want this one. I want this one. Right, if everybody is ready to go, I am going to continue working on this witch power magic stuff and the rest of this chapter, and hope it makes sense. And if everybody is ready to go, we will start our 24-minute sprint in, let me find the right tab up top. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Okay, that is the end of the.
Give a bit more notice.
I didn't even realise the time. I'm so sorry. That is the end of the 24-minute sprint. Oh, I completely forgot to. I just forgot. I forgot. That's about it. So, how did everybody do for that 24-minute sprint? I got 500-ish or so words. Just haven't technically even reached the vampire part yet, which is very, very depressing. I will get there. I will get there in the next part. Haley arrived. Haley, hello, Haley. How are you doing today? Yes, yay, all the words. Lenore called it at 297 words and are now climbing into bed. Oh, jealous. Jealous. Good night. Thank you so much for joining us today and well done on all of the words you got. Sin read 30 pages. Day got 457 words. Yes, for all of the productivity. At least I'm writing some form of words today. That's all that matters, is that we're working. I decided not to work too much more on the witch powers aspect. I have the basics down, and the basics are going to have to do for now. It's annoying because in my world, witches are, I suppose they're more seen as healers than anything else, and they do potions, and they're like, you have witch coffee shops and they add like little potions into your drink for like good luck and energy and, you know, remembering things better and stuff like that. So I was like, how do I translate this sort of world build of witches being healers and having very personal magic and translate that into magic that they can attack people with and hurt people with? And it was like, don't know what to do, because most of the magic in my world, when I think about what I've set it all to and what aspects of the world this magic affects, a lot of it is not very offensive magic. It's more subtle defense magic and contracts and magic and binding and things like that. So I find that she's got arm wraps on her arms and it's got some like herbs and stuff that she'll use to cast a spell. That's what I've got so far, and it'll have to work like that, and I'll see if it's okay. But yeah, it's not the best, but it's something at least. Dia 617. Regina played piano. Oh, learning some Queen. You know what? I've recently just started watching Daniel Thrasher. He's like a pianist and a comedian on YouTube. And learning some Queen on the piano has just given me such memories of him playing Queen during some skit on the piano. But yeah, Daniel Thrasher, hilarious. Check him out. Senga is off to bed as well. Oh, everyone's off to bed now, so jealous. Wrote 230 words today, so overall a good day. That's fantastic. Well done. Thank you for joining us, and good night. Have a good night's sleep. I'll try and do the same. Elaborating on an important idea I had yesterday. Yes. Always elaborate on the important ideas. I had such a good dream last night, and it's all thanks to one of the books I spent the entire day, basically yesterday, beta reading. And like for the longest time, I had it in my head when I was half awake, like I should really get my phone and write all this stuff down because it's really good and it would make a good story. But the characters for the beta read that I'd done were the main characters of this specific plot. And then my daughter got up and then she put on Minnie Mouse or Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and then I fell back asleep, and then my dream was all Mickey Mouse, and I lost the first dream, and I was like, I should have just got up and written down what I had in my head. Dreams. I hate dreams. Charlie finished an outline. Yes, that's so fantastic. Well done. That's amazing. I love finishing an outline. I don't do outlines, but I love finishing them if I end up doing them. Congrats, that's absolutely amazing. Hopefully, it will help you with writing the actual novel. Right. We are going to go into our final sprint now. This is the 32-minute sprint. This is a sprint I'm going to use to make myself some more tea. Instead of spending it all doing writing, which I should, but my tea is empty, so I need it. As always, don't feel the need to have to focus for the entire 32 minutes. Focus however long you can. So, yeah, I know 32 minutes can be a bit difficult for some people. Dreams are good for inspiration if you remember what the dreams are about. Otherwise, it's just very, very frustrating. Charlie, it's not for a personal project, but it's for an essay still. I hope the outline helps you actually write the essay. Fiction of Fiction, 1569 words. That's fantastic. And you've got another stream after this as well. So you have more writing to do. I'll see how long I can pop in for yours, actually. We'll see. We'll see. Right, 32-minute sprint. If everybody is ready to go, I'll get my tea prepared. Do you get some more? And we'll start our final sprint of the evening in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Okay, that is the end of the final sprint. Let me finish my sentence. Okay, wasn't the sentence I wanted to do, but it's the sentence we have got. How did everybody do for that final sprint? I have written 1,926 words in total. I shall be rounding it up to 2,000 the second I have a moment to do so. 1,000 words in that last sprint. I managed to get chapter 16 done. I didn't mean to. I realised chapter 16 was going to be too long, so I had to cut it and then start chapter 17. Ends on a cliffhanger, so it works. I've been doing that a lot recently. Right, Twin Tails went to go get food. Nia is off to go and get ready for her live stream, which immediately follows this one over on Vixen of Fiction on YouTube. Sin read 54 pages. They got 351 words and some rereading, which is fabulous. Well done, everybody. We were productive, which I'm very happy about. Hello, how are you doing today? 108 words and some hair pulling. Plot, outline, writing related hair pulling. I can only imagine. 211 words for Daya and some new ideas. That's fantastic. Well done, that's brilliant. I am sitting really awkwardly, so now my back hurts, but very, very pleased everybody managed to get some work done, get some productivity done. Zara spent the whole time doing more research for her presentation, but a lot done. That is fantastic. Research is not one of my strong points. So yay for the research. I'm very, very happy everybody managed to get all their stuff done. Right, it is 11 o'clock, which means it's my bedtime. Not I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to procrastinate my bedtime once again. I should stop because it makes things worse, but I can't stop because I've got 4 kids at home. This is the only time I have to do me stuff. So I do that by not going to sleep. It ruins my day tomorrow, but you catch my drift how that works. Yeah, that is super. That is fantastic. Right. If anybody is looking to continue their writing, I know that Devon Cutting has a playlist, I think, of all of the, oh my god, kicked my desk, all of the live streams that are happening today, I do believe. That did work. Okay, we have on the 17th, HK Darkwood is currently sprinting. I think she'll be sprinting for the next hour or so. Vixen of Fiction is sprinting now. She'll be sprinting now, so I should end as quick as I can. Then we have Word Stitch write-ins at 8 o'clock for anybody who's looking for some later sprints. Sarah Nicholas at, I need to read the EST and not the GMT. Sarah Nicholas at 9, and then Savvy Write Books has got her AuthorTube sleepover from 10 o'clock this evening. So they are the sprints that I've got, at least, for the rest of the day. And again, as far as I know, Devon also has a playlist of writing sprints. I'm not sure which ones he's got. They might be different. I'm not too sure. Over on his channel. So thank you guys so much for sprinting with me today. We got some work done. I'm happy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.